wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for Wednesday Night Moxley.
No, it's Dynamite.
Dynamite!
AEW. Moxley is starting off the show. It looks like we're going to get some more talking, which seems to be the normal thing that AEW does with this dup shit who likes to come down through the crowd like a fucking retard.
Is it a positive night for wrestling?
It's awesome.
Old John Mox coming out first. Is he wrestling?
I hope so. It's supposed to be against Adam
Somebody
Page, right? And he's supposed to be better.
Oh, did he get cleared? So, by this going on first, lets us know that there could be a big surprise in the females going on last.
Yeah. Walter's going to tell you something that's very important for you to change. It is 2023, Travis. It is not 2022 anymore.
I'm always bad at the dates.
It'll take him months.
Just in time
Maybe
for 24.
When we get to 24, he'll be like, what are we in, like 22? I'll be like, no, honey. We're not.
There it is. It's all fixed. For the whole world.
Oh, that's a good boy.
It's Hangman.
Anyways, we do have Walter in there. Thanks for that heads up on that, Walter. Sophie is with us as well, it looks like, tonight. I know that Pete Cola had said that he would see us later on some stuff. Walter did win bingo. Good for you, Walter. Congratulations.
Bingo winner.
On winning some bingo today. Let's see. AEW tonight, Taz Caliber and Tony Schiavone.
All right, they're going at it. There's a big slobber knocker.
Right away with that bell.
He did say it's center court.
Yeah, he did say stupidness of center court. So if he wants to know what your thoughts on Stephanie resigning and the WWE might be bought by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, there's rumors all over the rumor mill. We don't know anything yet. Stephanie retiring
was something we expected.
It's not
really
a big surprise, at least
not
not
with
to
her dad.
me. She was doing what she was doing before, and she got rushed into that position because there was nobody to feel it. And so she is now done, and she's going back to her time off. She probably wants to just fix things in her relationship and her child's.
Yes. As Walter says, Stephanie left WWE, then Vince McMahon is back crazy. John Moxley for the win. And Sophie says nobody's talking about how the Saudi deal means for their contracts with the networks. That's because we don't even know if it's really true.
We gotta wait.
I feel like it's just somebody spouting off crap on the internet just to get people riled up. And you fell for it. Walter says, good job. And Harley says, what's up, everybody? Doing a 30-minute cardio bike ride while watching you guys.
That is so funny.
That is the way to do it, my friend.
Love it.
That is definitely the way to get your exercise in.
And it makes it go by quick, too, when you're doing something else.
It does.
I play video games while I'm doing mine.
Let's see. Definitely can play some video games while you're doing that, just so you know.
Like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That'd probably be a hard one. But you could probably get good enough at it. As long as you do it enough, you'll get better and better.
Right. Pico is in the chat now. Hey, Pico says hi, Gabbers, or should we say Salamu Alaikum?
Right? Because the Saudis. We'll have to start learning how to speak a different language.
Oh, no. I'll never learn.
And that one's a tough one. That one's like Chinese.
Pico is laughing, and Sophie says with the Stephanie Martin news and Saudi Arabia news, there has been a lot of mixed reactions. Walter says, I guess the stadium at AEW lost some power. As Pico says, we're in LA tonight. I think so, Pico. That's about right.
Where's
California
the Chase Center?
Constantly loses power. And that's LA, California. And it's probably flooding, so, there's that. Film is in the chat. Hey, Film. So, hello, Miss Tina Travis. Big hugs, big heart. How are my favorite people doing today? And hello, Picola. Big hugs, big heart to you, too.
Doing good. Did you know Utah has 190% above average snowfall so far?
Damn. And we're like 50 to 70% below.
No, we're above. We're like
but in the mountainous
above.
areas, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting a shit ton of runoff. And so they're hoping that it'll fill make Lake Mead there. Because it was down to 25%, and it can only go down like another 8%, and then they won't even get power anymore.
Right. What I'm, well, they do have all the whatever that's happening. I don't know if it's happening in that area. Reno did get like a foot of snow.
Yeah, that doesn't feed
in
into
one
that
day,
river, but
like
yeah,
around
that's
New
pretty
Year's
cool.
or something.
That's way cool.
Um,
I know there were some California storms, but I didn't watch anything, so I don't know exactly what's happening. But we've been getting quite a bit of moisture.
yeah, just not the kind of like the kind that doesn't melt and cause grossness.
Right. Well, that's just the way it is.
It's like we're gonna have like spring for like 6 months. It's gonna suck ass.
We'll probably have first spring, which is now, and then we'll have second winter, and then third winter after the second spring.
Sophie says some fans are thinking about stopping watching WWE Saudi Arabia. I think ends up being true. Yeah, well, that's their loss.
You know
what, they say it, but they never do it.
Let them do what they have to do. If that helps them sleep at night,
Their overreaction.
But Twitter is partially owned by Saudi Arabia. Who else is partially owned by Saudi Arabia? Facebook.
All your oil.
Disney. Anything that you
Every
drive.
Every single plastic
gas.
product that you utilize in your whole entire life is probably half or partly owned by a Saudi Arabia company.
Yeah, to me it just seems weird that you would want to draw the line on wrestling. I watch boxing there, for crap's sake. So I can't watch wrestling because I watch boxing. You know what I mean? Like, and plus, by the way, the Saudi Arabia shows that we do, and he said do, is they're our most popular shows.
True. Wow.
There's that.
Oh,
there it
that.
is.
There's that.
He did it again.
Concussion.
Knocked him out.
Oh, I got out of it this time.
Paige didn't get knocked out this time.
Films like AEW, and Harley says rumors, schmoomers. Sophie, nothing but rumors to get us to talk about. Chris is in the chat. Hey, Chris says so much in 24 hours. Janela's also in the chat.
Hey, Janelle.
Says hi. Hi, Janelle. How's it going, my man? How's work going for you? Life, family, all that good stuff. Piccolo says it's the old school forum, right? Walter says, okay, at 9:15, I'm going my time. Be here Friday for SmackDown, 8 p.m. Still watching. Film says, doing pretty good. Just here to be on this amazing live stream. Watch AEW on my TV at the exact same time.
Boom.
Janelle wants to know, who do you have winning this match?
Moxley.
Well, and that is who Walter has winning the match as well.
But there is Paige can definitely win. It would make more sense storyline-wise for Paige win. Because they can do more with him.
Yep. Pickle says, I watched the weirdest Netflix doc about a hatchet-wielding homeless hippie.
Did he
murder people with it?
Did he get killed at a gas station?
Did he get killed at a gas station?
I think I remember hearing something about this, but...
Daz Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Daz says, do you know what the stipulation is with Elite versus Death Triangle?
I don't know any stipulation other than no rule stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a street fight or...
But I honestly thought that one would go on first, and this one would go on last, but I think they're going to do something with those women, and so there is a big possibility that we might see somebody show up in the women's division. The worst kept secret in wrestling.
Worst. Pickle's like, he reminded me of my best friend in Alabama. That's interesting.
An axe-wielding murderer.
Walter says, I like the new colors on AEW. Yeah, does it remind you of WWE a little? Does it make you feel a hoe?
It reminds me of a show that I watched when I was a kid called American Gladiators.
Oh.
And it was really like
I remember little
they
highlights from that.
They were trying to push it into the future, and now it is the future. This is what everything looks like.
Pickle is like, Bollywood is lit. Sophie says, we don't know if Saudi Arabia will change anything on WWE TV yet. We don't even know if that's really true, Sophie, and that Saudi Arabia has anything to do with WWE yet. Yeah,
you got to pump the brakes on it and just let things happen. And then once they happen, then we know. But as of right now, we don't know anything. And just because even if they've agreed in principle, it's still not a sale. When Disney bought 20th Century from Fox, it took them 2 years, just so you guys know. Like, it's not something that just, here, sign this real quick. It's over. Now it's all sold. We did it.
Right.
It takes a minute. Now, Vince is going to be quicker.
But that doesn't mean they're going to take over contracts until after next year even. We don't know what's happening, guys. And that's not, we don't even know if it's true. All that shit's just rumor. At first, it was just one place was talking about it, and then all of a sudden another one piped up only because of his tweet. And that's it. It's fucking garbage. Anyways, Walter says, Hangman Page, go to the doctor after this match.
Yeah, get that head checked.
Piccolo says, I won't divulge the plot. It's better just to watch it blindly.
Yes.
That sounds terrifying with this homeless hippie wielding axe hatchet guy. Netflix documentary.
That's pretty funny. I watched the one where the guy in like Florida or whatever like was eating the dude's face and outside of his garage.
The bath salts guy?
Well, yeah, but this guy wasn't on those. This guy just saw a demon, and then he ran. He ran 4 miles, and then he started seeing the demon, and so he attacked it because he had ran so much, and it ended up being a woman in her garage, and he slammed her on the ground. He had a knife, and he pulled it out, and the neighbor across the street ran over her, and he saw the demon coming at him, so he slashed, and he cut the neighbor up really good. So the neighbor went and called 911, and then he ran home because he thought the guy was chasing him, but the guy didn't care about him. He was trying to fight the demon, which was the woman,
right?
Because he killed her in the garage. Then, her husband was out walking the dog, so when he got back, he seen somebody murdering his wife, so he ran over there, and then he got knifed and beat, and he was alive when the cops showed up. But the cops, like, they didn't know what to do. They were tasering him and nothing.
Oh.
He had nothing. And finally, the one cop just started kicking him in the head.
Oh, jeez.
And it didn't do anything. And so the other cop, the third cop, finally shows up, and he's a canine cop, so he let the dogs go.
Oh, God, poor dog.
And the dog would bite the guy's arm and pull it out, so he couldn't do anything. And then...
Oh, was he going to win?
He would rip it right out of his hand.
Ooh, Hangman.
Or right out of the dog's mouth, just tear his muscles. Like he just didn't care. And then the dog grabbed again. And again, on the third one, the cop timed it. So when he got back like that, he just boom, full kicked right in the face. And then jumped, because once he fell on his back, he jumped up with both feet and came down on the guy's head. The cop did.
Oh, wow.
And nothing. Didn't phase him. He went like he was going right back. So the cop hurried and handcuffed him and was pulling him up the way. And the guy's like, kill me, I'm eating people. Kill me, kill me. Just screaming it. And he had eaten half the guy's face.
Oh, jeez. Naxos, stop whatever you're doing.
I don't know, where's that? Bathroom, maybe. Anyways, that was what I watched. So it was gross.
That is gross.
John Moxley's got him in a side headlock. He's trying to slow it down using some Daniel Bryan wrestling here.
Yeah, ew. Gross.
Gotta slow it down.
Sophie's like, I'm surprised the Fox and NBC aren't in the running for the WWE. And Harley says it is a ladder match between that triangle and the other.
Oh,
there's
that.
What it is.
Pile driver, brain damage, it's over. He kicked out at 1.
Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vin, he's probably got that demon thing. Vindicator wants them to get rid of Pip picture-in-picture forever.
Ever. Get rid of it.
Chris says, well, they said it was not sold. Exactly. Vindicator says, Travis, refresh my memory. Moxley versus Page is not a fresh match, is it?
No. Well, obviously they had that match a few weeks ago when he couldn't finish. But I'm pretty sure they had fought once before that also.
Walter's like, let Shane buy WWE or someone in WWE, not Saudi. People says, come on, kip up, cowboy.
We're talking about like $7-8 billion. Nobody has that kind of money. Not even The Rock could buy it.
Right. Walter says, come on, Moxley, win. Pico's like, kick out, and of course, elbows. Nathan Levi in the chat. Hey, Nathan says, hey, Wrestling Guy, how are you? How's your day going? I am going John for the win.
Yeah.
That is who Travis is going for, John Moxley. Thomas says, hey, guys, what's up? Hey, Thomas, nice to see you in the chat. Pico says, that one guy, standing WTF guy. You make a better door than a window, bro.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
I know that guy in the blue coat.
You guys ever seen Porky's?
Yes, I have. Has anybody out there?
The fat girl standing in front of the peephole.
Oh, that's right.
Move your ass, or whatever he said. Move it, lard ass, or whatever he says.
Yeah. She's like the director, the physical ed teacher or some shit.
No, that's the other lady. She comes in.
Oh.
At the end. But no, this is just one of the bigger girls. And so the other two guys are watching the girls. They're all naked. But he can't see because it's a fat girl taking a shower right in front of him.
That's funny.
Oh, God. Head trauma in this one.
He finally sat down.
Moxley hit him hard that time.
Chris says, well, Rock probably could buy, but he would end up with only $10 left in his pocket.
I don't think he has that many billions. I mean, he could put down like a down payment. If they're only going to take down payments and then you pay the rest over time, then almost, any corporation could buy it. But I think they're going to want to sell it right out.
Walter's like, get the medics for Hangman Page. Jeez, these moves.
And plus, you don't know how deep he is in that XFL stuff, The Rock. Like, if he's only 10% in it, or if he's 50% in it.
Boom.
There it is. Buckshot Lariat. It's over, guys.
Didn't move. Wow, he let him win it. All right, Hangman Page won.
15-minute match.
Oh, Thomas says, bet Tony is loving the chaos in WWE.
Maybe. I don't know if there is chaos in the WWE. I mean, there's a whole bunch of fake outrage on the internet, but is there anything going on in the actual company?
Oh, look,
although Vince is back. Yeah, well, he headbutted him real. There was a Japanese wrestler that did that about 4 years ago. He headbutted a guy and got brain damage and obviously can't wrestle.
Oh,
he turned handicap.
Jeez. Pickle is like, oh, my feed is way behind. Sorry,
Pickle. Oh, sorry, boss. Walter's
like, okay, Hangman Page won. Great match.
Nothing wrong with it. Oh, God.
What?
Takoshi Takeshita versus Daniel Bryan.
Takoshi Katashi Kupa.
The Doc's trying to get to Mox. Oh, no. So at the pay-per-view, maybe they'll have a career versus career match or something because both of them have been injured. Who's the president? Are you more coherent than he is? That's the questions you ask people after their confession.
Now you do. Thomas says Saudi Arabia is not buying WWE. It's been confirmed. But is it confirmed by WWE officials themselves? Walter says, okay, doctor, checking on Moxley. Yeah, he's probably broken.
That's the same guy that was in that Mark Wahlberg show that we just watched. The White Neighbor.
Oh.
He had the Lakers jersey on.
Yeah. That's funny.
He's all doing his kid's ADHD medication. It's like, is that okay? What do you think I am, rich? This is my kid's ADHD medication.
Adderall.
Yo, I don't know what it is.
It was Adderall.
Oh.
Snorting Adderall.
It's usually like meth, but like made by doctors or whatever, chemists.
Basically.
It's on the bottle. It says meth, metho something.
Nice. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla. She says, hey.
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 Hey, hey, hey.
Isn't it?
Thought it was a diet commercial. I was wrong.
Well, I guess at least it wasn't a man pretending to be a woman to talk about feminine products like I've seen lately. Come on, get off that stuff.
Don't turn off the power. Well, it wouldn't matter. We can turn it back on.
Come on. Get over here. There you go.
Nobody wants to hear your tapping.
I gotta get him away from the stuff
incessant.
Somehow. Either that or you play with him. Janelle says, how was your guys' holidays? Mine was juice, whatever you spend time with the family.
It's their holidays.
Yeah, there was Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day.
I'm like, is there
Yes, Janelle, our holidays were really good. We did get to spend time with some family and stuff like that. I'm glad that you got to spend time with family. Did you have to work a lot too, or did you get some time off from work? Chris says ASMR tapping, right? On the floor. With the cat.
Let the tapping hit the floor. Let the tapping hit the floor. Dynamite's back.
It's just Taz and Excalibur. Where's Tony?
John Mox is being attended to.
Lies. Thomas is like, had 2 birthday dinners, so can't complain, right?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Janelle says, I have to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That's expected to happen when I did get New Year's off. That's awesome. Well, good.
That's great.
I'm glad you got some time off, though. Hopefully you're able to spend at least some of that time of the work time with your family and stuff for Christmas.
Right. Unless you're working 18-hour days or something. Who is it?
He doesn't take pleasure in it.
Jade Cargo. Adam Cole, huh? Adam Cole's back! Bay! That's how you say it. It's like the bay of the beach, but you say it twice.
Is that it?
Adam Cole's triumphant return.
Oh, snap, right?
All of his guys that he was with when he left are all gone. The Fish. What's the other one? O'Reilly. O'Reilly had some sort of a neck injury.
Thomas says, had steak on Black Rock with my dad and Italian with my mom. Nice.
Can't get better than that.
Are your parents separated? I take it.
I'm sure they're not.
Janelle says, why would Paige go down to our partner and not just have us wait? I don't know. Pickle says, damn, gotta reel it back at least another 10 seconds. Ooh. Vindicator says, Travis, what's that green and white poster in front of your monitor? Seems like every other week I come on here, you guys are changing up the layout.
No, I just left it there. I'll move it. It's the poster for summer or for
Money in the Bank
Money in
in
the Bank. London, England.
What?
It's Adam Cole, baby. Nobody's as excited as they once were. I remember our fans in here loved this dude.
Pickle's like, all right, that should be better. Yeah. Did you make it to where Adam Cole came down? And we're talking about that right now?
It's the poster for the pay-per-view on Saturday, July 1st of, what's that say? Oh, at the O2 Arena.
Yeah. It looks like another day you forgot your shirt, Travis.
Oh, fuck. Well, I forget the day that it's on.
Oh, the cat's drinking your water for you.
Oh, what a dick. He did that the other day, too. Nobody wants you to drink their water. Go drink your own.
You have water, you weirdo.
And it's warm.
It's a cat for you.
Look, what's that?
I know, at first he was like, I think it's like, I'm like, dude, seriously.
He has a new appreciation for his life.
Thomas says might go to see Money in the Bank in London. Yeah? Some other people have said that too. That are actually in the UK like you. Picola says, those AEW marks, haha.
He's talking good things about, or he said that they're the best pro wrestling company. And they're in Los Angeles, which isn't obvious.
Ayla says, you're a monster, Travis.
You know what's funny is it's sitting right over there.
Picola says, he just said story time.
He missed it. I like his shoes.
Uh-huh.
You know, big guys get head injuries too, but not as much as these little guys.
Oh my God, he's a victim. Wait.
Yeah, motion sickness.
Paul's like, he just said story time. And Ayla's like, I can't with you, Travis. Chris says, yeah, Adam Cole has a new appreciation because of Saudi Dill if it goes through. Vindicator says that poster having those English double-decker buses makes me think those would be weird to see in America. I bet Ravi would disagree.
I think they would be too, and I think the only reason, though, is because we're so vastly spread out. Mm-hmm. Even in our big cities, unless like New York or something, or San Francisco. They are in San Francisco, but I think they would be great. I like a lot of that stuff from there, though. But I don't know why I like England so much.
Yeah. Just kidding. Ravi's there. Blah. I'm just kidding.
It reminds me of the night bus on Harry Potter.
That's probably why. Ayla says, I wouldn't wear it either. Laughing. Yeah, it's so bad. P-Call's like, funny thing, Cole doesn't have cross eyes like his mentor, HBK. Not yet. He does have little tiny beady ones, though.
He's going to cry.
You can't trust him. And he cries. So that's even worse. Vindicator.
Would somebody please come interrupt him?
Right? Vindicator's like, you sound like you're from London, Travis.
Right?
It looks like he has been. Chris says, Travis, you like those English chavs. Ain't that what they call them there, Ravi? Ravi's probably dead in his bathtub, guys. Vindicator's like,
he's a floater. He's blue.
Old callback catchphrase, LOL. Right? You sound like you're from London. Picola says, is he going to be a face? Sorta.
Well,
don't like
obviously.
him that way.
Unless he kicks somebody in the head. Now, here's the bad news, guys.
That was all the good news. I'm so glad he talked about it for 5 minutes.
The heel.
Oh, it's for somebody else. Murder.
Oh, yep.
No, you're
He's a baby face.
So just, It was like, we can only hope the bathtub was too deep. Ayla, if Ravi doesn't show up, I just assume that he's died in his bathtub. Reason being because the one time he did fall asleep in the bathtub and he came on and told us that. And I said, oh, so you kind of drowned? So I just assume that he is dead.
Adam Cole, baby!
He's a floater.
Are you calling him a piece of poop?
Or
Isn't that what a floater is?
a dead body.
Oh.
Chris says, retirement, baby. Oh, wouldn't that be too nice for everybody? Nope. All the amazing things. No.
Are you going to get Adam Cole and somebody else tonight? Is there going to be 2 surprises?
I don't know, maybe. Vindicator says the bad news is Britt Faker actually has a match tonight. I'm already timing my break at 40 minutes when that comes.
You might not want to. Might be important.
It might be important.
Yeah, it might be an important match for the women's division.
Film's like, yes, that's my boy Adam Cole. He's back. There's your fan.
There it is.
There's the fan you were hoping for. People says also funny. MJF took 6 weeks off and he bulked up.
He did. Well,
Yeah.
this guy can't bulk up.
This guy's like a tiny.
Can you
little
imagine if
string
he even
bean.
tried to bulk up what he would look like? He would
my
look
God.
goofy.
Spaghetti. He's like spaghetti. They're gross. It was like he would drown, even in an inch of water. Poor thing. Phone's like, well, yes, let's go. Hi, Vin. How's it going?
He stands on a nickel and pisses on a dime.
Pretty much. Pickle
It's not nice.
says, and baby just as slim as a celery because he twitching with his buddies per usual.
Ouch.
Yeah, all he does is sit on the couch, is what you're saying. And that's why he looks like a tiny little bag of milk.
Twitches. I thought twitch was another word for tweaks, as in meth.
I would not be surprised if he did that too.
I thought he was saying he did meth with his buddies. I was like, oh, that's not good. But twitch, I get it. Because you're twitching, I guess. I don't know. There it is.
Video games on
Scissor
Twitch.
Daddy.
Thomas says Cole betrays the Elite tonight. I don't know. Is that even a thing anymore?
Scissor Daddy ass. I have that shirt, but mine's blue. Yeah. Whatever.
That's silliness.
That would be great if it's true, but I doubt that.
Right. Chris says, yeah, Adam Cole does Twitch. Mm-hmm. People's like, don't do drugs, okay?
Lee Moriarty!
Right? Don't do drugs.
Sounds like a duck.
And Big Bill! The way they say it.
If anything, do it old school and then throw in a last name. Like, Big Bill Armstrong or something, you know? Like, because that would at least sound old-fashioned.
Right?
Just Big Bill sounds
Dumb.
like a duck.
Yeah, he sounds dumb.
I would name my duck that. If I had a duck,
Big
I
Bill?
would name him Big Bill.
Sweet. Let's get a duck.
I'll get one this spring. I ain't scared.
Ayla says, man, bear, pig is real. Harley says, finish my cardio bike ride thinking about making a protein shake. Don't know if I want to use chocolate almond milk or vanilla almond milk.
Boom. I use the just the bland one.
I guess it depends on your protein shake. If you're using chocolate or vanilla as your base, what is your powder? Films like it's Hook. Yes, let's go.
Uh-oh, Jungle Boy! Uh-oh!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa-wee, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's weird, like, when I grew up, which is, I still haven't, but when I was young and I was getting older.
That we grow up.
When I was younger, like, they didn't come out to songs that were on the radio.
No.
So
This
it's
isn't
weird,
on the
like
radio.
him and John Moxley, yeah, it was. This was a famous song. I remember when I was a kid.
Not now, it's not.
It's not the point. The music in those days wasn't from radio. It was all kind of like personalized. This is kind of weird to me. Although the Road Warriors' original song was the Black Sabbath song,
Right?
Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
And that's somebody we haven't seen for a while. Where's Christian and
Ah!
Luchasaurus?
I don't care. Nobody cares about them. This is Jungle Boy's time. But you're right, yeah. Christian's hurt. He's like, he tore a knee or an elbow or something. He's out for like a year.
Ouch. Damn.
Yeah, he got hurt bad.
Film says, it's Hook. Yes, let's go. Pico's like, exactly. Let's go. Are we leaving?
Lee
Is that what we're doing,
Moriarty's
Pico?
out there right now
out.
with the Jungle Boy. He's like, don't call me boy.
The film's like, let's go, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. And Pico's like, oh, geez, I'm going to mark out
Wow.
Hook with it. Thomas is like, ketchup and mayonnaise ice creams. Yes, they are real. Mashed potato ice cream, too, I've heard.
Why, though? I mean, why?
I don't know, sweetie. I don't
To
know why.
puke? Is it like a joke thing, or do people
No,
enjoy
it's like
it?
a big thing in like some of those Asian countries. Like they
Oh.
have that stuff. They have like wasabi flavored ice cream.
They also eat
mashed potato
million-year-old
flavored
eggs
ice
and shit.
cream.
Whoa,
ketchup
Jungle
ice
Boy, look at that
cream.
arm drag. That was
Yeah.
showy. Little missile drop kick. Kip up.
Thomas said that, and Harley says no protein powder to get a kidney transplant patient. So pasteurized liquid egg whites and peanut butter.
So peanut butter, I don't want to burst your bubble. It tastes good, so I'm not going to say anything negative about it. But there is a rate at which protein can digest in the body, and peanut butter is very low on that scale. Like, you can't digest the protein in it, and so it doesn't work. But it tastes good, so I'm not going to rain on your parade. But that's a true thing. You can Google that.
It's interesting that you can't have protein powders with a kidney transplant. That's different.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, right
I don't
offhand, but it
know.
makes sense. You don't want to put a lot of poisons and stuff into your body.
Yeah.
So I didn't like protein powder, and it was expensive. This is the grossest. I'm going to tell you guys, this is disgusting. It makes me want to puke every time I think about it.
Pickles tells us we sing lovely.
Have you ever
Yes,
been in a
yeah.
cheese plant?
Yes, they stink terrible.
If you haven't been in a cheese plant, it
They
smells
smell.
like somebody's asshole. Like, it is disgusting.
The way is the stinky stank.
Anyways, I had a cousin who was the head electrician of a cheese plant. And so he worked there, like, after everybody would go home, he would stay till, like, midnight. So he'd work, like, 6 to midnight, whatever those hours are, that swing shift.
Uh-huh.
And we would go over there and, like, party and stuff in the warehouse. Because it was a huge plant. So we just have parties there. Nothing you could break. Everything was stainless steel. And we were all responsible at the time. But anyways, he's like, you know, they make that protein out of the stuff, like, over in this area and stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, this? And he's like, yeah. He's like, but if you were to just drink this, it would be better. Like, because it would be better in your body. So he would give me
stuff, though.
He would give me 2-liter bottles of this fucking shit.
Oh.
And I would drink this. Now it works. I got big.
It does.
I got big and strong, and it jacked me up.
It's like high in protein.
But it tastes. I've never tasted anything where it tastes just like it smells. It's just whey.
Like.
Oh yeah.
Really
Ugh.
bad.
Fermented.
Like the cheese has gone bad.
Uh-huh.
Like the cheese has gone bad.
Oh, it was something out of a horror movie. And I'm like, how do you know if it's bad?
Right.
Like, I had it in my fridge. I'd have it in my fridge for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, is it bad? Like, I guess you'll know if you shit yourself inside out. I don't know. Or puke or something. I mean, I want to puke after I eat it anyways.
Maybe it's a matter of how long after you eat it if you puke.
We poured it in 2-liter bottles, so you know it wasn't professionally sealed. Dumping out Coca-Cola, fill it up. Fucking
this is great here.
Jeez, had a thing like a party pour, except for it was industrial.
That is pretty gross. It was telling Thomas to stop it because that's disgusting. Chris's Sandman theme was Metallica Enter Sandman.
Yeah. He was in a, like an indie wrestling show. I know that.
Pico says, I was going to say Bad Street USA original Freebird music.
That was them.
That was them.
Yeah,
themselves.
that was
their music and
Michael
Freebird.
P.S. Hayes singing that song.
Thomas says,
Bad Street, Atlanta, GA.
Thomas says salad, cream, ice cream, crust. It was like, you guys are sick, right? It was like maybe banana ketchup ice cream. What is wrong with you guys? Why are you ruining ice cream?
Why are you trying to ruin
Thomas
bananas
says
and ketchup
big
and ice cream?
It was like, here's a good list. Vomit ice cream, motor oil ice cream, man juice ice cream, salmon ice cream, orange gina ice cream. Gross. That's Ravi's favorite. Thomas says there is a salmon ice cream. Probably not Thomas, but I guess there could be.
Salmon?
Chris says Hook versus Solow in a shorts all the way up to the nipple match. Right, Chris? It was like, is it your go-to ice cream? Thomas is like, never had them. Pickle is like, Big Cass needs to be Diesel in his prime.
Yeah, right? That kind of a character.
Walter says, hey, Allin. Ayla says, I guess the real question is, what won't ice cream? Can we cream it? Walter says, Jungle Boy and Hook for the win. Ayla says, hi, Walter. And Walter's like, Adam Cole Bebe is back. Here's your other fan. And Pico says, how long did you drink that concoction for, Travis?
A couple years. No joke. I drink that every day. For breakfast, lunch, dinner. Fuck, that's some. It was something fierce.
But the protein content was probably extreme.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
I could only imagine. That's nasty. I don't even think you could make it better. Like, there's nothing you could do to it to make it better.
Oh, it's giving me chills.
You know what I mean? Like,
This shit's real. There's real pain there.
It exists.
Big Bill kicking Hook.
I'm a big man. Look at me stand weird. What the fuck is he doing? Giving him his dick?
He's like, touch it. Touch it.
So weird. I've never paid attention to how he stands, so. Walter's about cookies and cream ice cream. Oh, see, at least Walter knows real stuff.
Isn't that nice? Oh, shit!
Blue Lantern.
Jungle Boy kicked him right in the face.
Blue Lantern's in the chat. Hey,
Blue.
Says Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, shit, right in the back of the head. Here it is. There's that suplex.
He was like, see, Walter's normal, right?
Boom, he got him. He uses those hips. He learned that from his daddy.
Gross. Walter's like, yes, Ayla. Blue says, funny watching all the people about LGBT wrestlers versus Saudi, but also have Ukraine flag in their front yard. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Thomas says, Worcestershire sauce ice cream. Yeah, no. And as Ayla says, what's your sister sauce? You can ice cream it? Wow. People's like, Ayla, that sounds like a good mythical morning.
Moriarty's going to tap. Moriarty's going to tap.
Tap it.
There he goes.
Taps. Ayla says, it sounds dirty. Harley says, I'm also using spinach and strawberries in my...
How was that only 7:42? That felt like it lasted forever.
It was forever. It's because of the dumb that's there.
Why doesn't he like the referee?
I don't know, because he's a fucking weirdo. Vindicator says, I guess Big Dollar Bill Cass is not that heavy if Captain Shorty Hook can pick him up.
Yeah. He does use his hips, so he can throw much bigger opponents.
Pico says, whoa. And Film says, way to go, Hook and Jungle Boy. And Walter's like, yes, Hook and Jungle Boy won. And Pico's like, did you just see who's in the crowd? Kim Jong? Nuh-uh. He is? Where? Point him out.
I don't know who King John is. Is that from the
He's
Van
the
Damme
North
movie?
Korean president.
Oh.
Dictator. King. Whatever he is supposed to be.
Fat Sami Zayn. When I seen him, I'm like, that's Sami Zayn. What is it? What's in it?
Who is this guy?
Dick move. Very similar. I think it is the same. I think they're turning on him.
Why are they turning on him?
They hinted at it last week. I didn't actually watch it, but... Boom!
Weirdos.
The JAS still to come.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Because like, did you just see who's? Oh, for that. Thomas has sent you something, Ayla, and Bryce said. Bryce Pitts is in the chat. Hey, Bryce says hello there, guys. I'm here. Hello, D. Travis. Hi, Bryce. Nice
hey.
To see ya. Ayla says, oh. And Bryce
Up next,
says,
Daniel
Adam Cole is
Bryanson.
back. He did show back up. He talked for a minute and then said the locker room was in trouble because he's going to murder everybody. Walter says Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. Chris says it is a good match flow tonight.
Not yet, but yeah,
really.
It's fine.
We've kind of had some
Adam Cole's back.
Stop go. But
And so there was a segment where he was out there talking.
it was like, haha, that's crazy, Thomas. Pickle's like the funny Asian comedian from like The Hangover. Thomas says, yeah, I know, but I'm curious.
Oh, I like him.
Pickle's like, oh,
He's in the audience?
a lot of... There's a lot of D-list celebs here. Oh, I would imagine they are in LA. They have nothing else to do with their lives. Ayla says, I am not, but you try and let us know. Bryce says, Dr. Britt Baker are going to be on tonight. Let's go. Walter says, Bryan Danielson for the win and boo Jericho group. Thanos is in the chat. Says,
hey,
hello.
Thanos.
Hello, Thanos.
Don't snap.
Don't snap it.
Don't give us a snap. I wonder if we both stay or both leave, or one of us would stay and one of us would go.
I don't know.
50% gone. Bam.
Is that just people's?
It's. I think so. I mean, whatever the intelligent life form is, because it's all over the galaxy, like the whole universe, 50%. But I don't know if it counts as like all life.
Right.
Like amoebas and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think they go into that.
Or animals.
That's, life. Yeah.
Well, no, I meant like dogs, cats,
No, I
cows,
get it, yeah.
horses. Do they disappear too?
That's
or
what I'm
is it
saying.
just humans?
Or is it, and then when you say human, I'm like, well, it can't be just human because aliens, are they human?
I don't know. Maybe.
But animals don't really destroy the planet. I mean, some of them might. But I don't know how it's written. Anybody know? Anybody watch Marvel enough to steer me in the right direction?
Could you imagine eating soy sauce ice cream?
Soy sauce? No. But soy ice cream I could eat. But not soy sauce.
What about oatmeal ice cream?
I'd eat that. I mean, I would try that. Like, soy one, I'd be like, oh, God, what the fuck's wrong with you people? But that one I would try.
That's disgusting. Why would anybody make something like that? Bunch of wackos. What a bunch of wackadoodles. People are strange.
What about ice cream? Has crystallized ice in it.
I didn't look at P. Cole's other message. He sent us an Instagram. Look at that. Look what it says. I didn't look at that earlier because I was at work and I didn't get a chance to before we started. That's hilarious.
Look at, they got him up there because it's going to be a ladder match. So they play the NFL song.
Who? They do?
Yeah, when in commercial breaks, you can hear it in the background when they come back. They're playing the NFL song.
That's stupid and weird.
Makes sense that they'd have some rights to it.
Yeah. Vindicator says that Jericho group might have too many members, lol. I guess they did that with the hopes of collecting all the title belts, except women's tag team belts don't exist. Ha! Thanos is giving you a backbreaker, and Chris is like, Simone Spike to Travis. Jesus.
Ah!
Harley's like, why did you rather eat only gummy worms for a year or wear the color pink for a month?
What?
Would you rather eat only gummy worms for a year or wear the color pink for a month? Now,
Obviously,
when you wear the color pink, is it any shade of pink? And is it the full outfit? Shoes, accessories, as in underwear?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to only
shirts,
wear the
pants.
pink because I'm not going to eat sugar, so.
Just out of curiosity. Pickle says, God, how I miss Santana and Ortiz in Inner Circle segments. I know, right? One of them's broken.
Yeah.
Blue says, Thanos, why didn't you just create more resources? Seems that would have solved the issue. Walter says, Ayla, go over to Travis and Daphne's house for wrestling pay-per-views. Pickle says, wait, that doesn't make sense. Thomas says, baked bean pizza. Gross. Pickle says, are you finding those flavors in the East? No. They're flavors that some woman made up or something. Thomas sent it to us. And, here, I sent the link to you, Piccola. You can, it's on Instagram. You can take a look and read the article about it.
Do the Japanese wrestlers ever get over in America?
I don't know.
I just feel like they just never have. The Muda, the Great Muda, yeah. I think we've had this conversation about.
Walter's like, you got flavors. Walter says Mercedes Moné could show up on AEW. Thomas says, if she's smart, she won't set foot in AEW.
I heard MJF saying it, so I could say
Correct,
it.
Thomas.
Take a shitta.
Take a shitta. Walter's like, boo, MJF coming to the ring. Vindicator says, I miss Eddie Kingston trash talk segments too, but Eddie and Ortiz are just residents on AEW Dark now. Oh, Ortiz is over there. I didn't realize. Chris says Muda and Tahiri and Okada. Are those the ones, Chris?
I've never seen Okada in anything in America.
Piccolo says, this is true.
I mean, I know him. Here we speak American.
Not English, just American. Vindicator says Kairi Sane definitely got over in America, and so did Tozawa before they...
He said, kiss my ass.
Catering. Walter says, what? What, Walter? What? Ooh. Yeah, out of the ring.
He's going to be fined. Who are you? You're a champion. You can't fine people. What are you, an executive? Get him out of the ring or he's going to be fined.
Right?
See? Tony Schiavone's like, he doesn't fine people.
Films like Misty and Travis, I have a surprise for you. Is it a good surprise or is it like a terrifying surprise? Chris says, yeah, Saudi, here we speak American to the Saudi deal.
I'm afraid of all those.
I know.
Because I don't want to watch an hour-long match with you and Daniel Bryan.
Oh, God, no. I have to take a nap.
And you ask that pretty wife of yours. Stank girlfriend.
Ew, gross, dude. Nobody cares what you do.
His mom's his sisters and his stank girlfriend.
Are you? Nerd.
He bangs rats! Ew. Hood rats? What kind of rats is he banging?
River rats?
Maybe.
Alley rats? Plague rats? Pickle says, is MJF like Space Mountain?
Right?
What does that mean?
It's an old Ric Flair.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Styling and profiling.
Chris says, yeah, LL MJF saying, yeah, like LA Knight.
Yeah.
Calder's like, hurry up, MJF. I want matches. Don't we all? I want matches so I can burn things like his scarf and face and.
I filled in a screw hole with what was going to be matches. There he is. But it ended up being toothpicks because that's all I could find.
He's a real doctor. Now I know who you're talking about. Did you know that he's an actual doctor? He's a doctor. You know, if he has a heart attack saying this stuff because his face turned really red there while he was trying to like get him.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze. Look how old he looks.
Freddie Prinze out there. Remember, he used to do stuff for WWE.
Yeah, he did.
He's
starting his own company now. Scooby-Doo himself, or not Scooby-Doo, but the other one, Fred. Loves She's All That. I just watched it the other day. Boom, boom, macka-lacka-lacka, boom. He knows because of Fred. I'm surprised they didn't say anything about him working for WWF.
Right?
That's weird.
A little bit. Let's see. Films like, open up your DMs on Instagram, please, and thank you, Misty and Travis. Okay. P-Call's like, told ya. And Walter's like, famous actor in AEW crowd. Films like, oh snap, is that the actor who played Fred Jones in Scooby-Doo? Yeah,
yes.
That's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Fred's name's Jones? I've watched Scooby-Doo my whole life. I didn't know his last name was Jones. Here he comes.
Vindicator says Shaggy should challenge Maxwell for the title. Also
the killer from Scream or whatever.
Right? Hey, it's the boring one. He's coming down because he has a thingy. Pickle's like, roast more people, Maxwell.
He hightailed it out of there.
Oh, wow, that's some nice...
That's how you get out of the ring, though.
Interesting pictures.
Roll out and sprint. So are we going to have to watch him wrestle once a week until fucking February?
Maybe. Well, I'm glad you found some pictures for yourself there, Film. Good for you, bud.
Ew. Were they armpit pictures?
Mm. Oh, the joy.
Yummy. Take a shitta. And Daniel Bryan.
Says here comes Brian Danielson and Pickle's like, roast more people. Vindicator says, Maxwell runs just like Mike. I mean his stage name. The Miz. LOL.
Yeah. Mike Mizanin.
MJF and Logic in the same sentence. How could anybody do that? Hey, they're going to be in El Paso, Texas for that February 8th one.
Oh, good.
Good for them.
Thunder Rosa going to come back? It's close. It's not that far away from San Antonio.
Who knows what's happening there?
Up around. So Daniel, going to slow this way down to a crawl.
Thomas is like, mind you, Grayson Waller is NXT's version of MJF.
Oh, yeah? I showed her who that was yesterday, so now she knows.
Dude.
Who trips on ropes.
Mm-hmm. Chris says MJF running faster than an El Paso border. Jeez. Oh, God.
Take a shitta. He's getting ripped apart.
Film's like, go, Brian, go. Vindicator's like, what's the temperature in that room, Julieta? See you rocking those sleeves.
It's probably right around 68.
Yeah, something like that. Chris says Grayson Waller, in theory, would be super a-hole team. Is that what their stage name would be? Pickle's like, maybe Day will be in 2 weeks from tonight.
From this evening.
From this night. 2 weeks. Nice. Got plans? Going out with some friends? Having a party?
Mine's 2 days from this night.
It is. It is.
Big chop.
Pickle's like, so I looked it up and Dynamite will be in Kentucky.
That'll be a good one.
So I was like, oh, and speaking of long sleeves, did anybody hear about the whole WWE and Saudi Arabia news? Yeah, that's not real, Film. Nobody... Saudi Arabia...
There's no news yet.
There's no news about it, honey. People are just making shit up.
Just rumors so far. It doesn't mean it won't happen.
Just take a step back from it.
Just let it happen.
Whatever's going to happen.
And then react. It's just tough to react first and then try to find out what's happening.
Chris says, also, last night at NXT, cringy Cora Jade got eliminated from the Women's Battle Royal 3 times in a row. How can you get eliminated 3 times in a row?
Did they not see her get eliminated?
Like, how is that even possible to get eliminated 3 times in a row? Film says, yes, Miss Gina Travis, that is true. I'll keep your word for it.
Isn't it weird that they let the tag team Toxic Attraction win that when it was a one-on-one? It was a battle royal.
And they let 2 people win?
Yeah, because they're Toxic Attraction.
That's weird.
So they're going up against the paper champion. I can't remember her name, but definitely not a real champion.
Oh, that stupid girl.
No, I can't think of her name.
Child. Vindicator is like, rumors. How come the 21st century is dominated by rumors?
Because they got nothing better to do. They're just online chatting.
People can just say whatever if they have and if they're on Twitter and they have a blue check mark, then that means they mean something. And
now it's gold.
Oh, is it gold now?
Yeah, like the real companies are gold, and you can just buy a blue check mark.
Oh.
They're like $8 a month or $4 a month or something.
Oh, he made it so that you still could pay for them, and the ones that are gold don't have to pay for them. That's what I heard because people were all upset about it.
Haven't Googled it yet.
Chris says, exactly. Hassan is in the chat. Hey, Hassan says, hi there, guys. Welcome back. I did not see you last Monday Night Raw last night on NXT for New Year's Evil movie. Yeah, we don't usually do NXT, but
we were here
for
Monday.
Raw for Monday. Pico says, let it breathe. And when WrestleMania happens, then we may see some major changes. It's possible.
We'll find out.
You posted cringe in the chat. Imagine the Elite win, and then FTR and CM Punk come out.
That could happen. Storylines. I don't know if Punk's ready, though. I don't remember what was hurt on him.
Some with a
shoulder.
Foot again? No, it was his shoulder this last time. That's right.
But, yeah, if he's healed, bring him back. Except for, to me, would you really want that feud? A trios feud with MJF?
No.
I think you bring him back as a singles wrestler and have him go against Omega one-on-one.
Yeah. Vindicator says, Travis, what's more taxing to sit through? A Branson match or Mia Yim promo? A Bryanson match or a Mia Yim promo?
Oh, definitely a Bryan.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mia Yim, I can, totally tune her out.
Yeah, we can just talk about something else. These matches can last, 15, 20 minutes.
Or longer. Hours. It feels like hours. Chris says Sky Blue, Cora, same difference. Although they are interchangeable. Hassan says, okay, that's cool, guys. Pico says, I got one better. Any match with Chris Jericho on commentary. He does some pretty good commentary.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
You posted cringe says, I own my own pick fed called No Rules Wrestling if you want to check it out.
Hey, that's cool.
Nice. Harley says, trying to decide which concert I want to go to this year between Paramore and People says, dang, Blue Thunder Bombs are so dope. Chris says, I would want Punk versus Omega would be 7-star match, but Cornette would disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with the star rating thing anyways. Dave Meltzer shouldn't be the guy that judges wrestling matches.
Has he ever been in a wrestling match before?
No. Well,
I feel like if you've never done it, then you have no way to give your critique on it. If you've
He's been doing it since the early 90s. He had a magazine back then. And
I mean, that's different, though. You're talking about it.
Right.
You can talk about it all you want, but that doesn't mean you're an expert on it. People can talk about shit, think they're experts, and they're not.
I'm an expert.
Yeah, right.
Although nobody agrees with my expertise.
Films like Brian Danielson clapping. And Bryce says, wait a minute, hold up. What do you mean by WWE and Saudi? I haven't heard about this news. What was this all about? Some dope face decided to tweet on fucking Twitter that Saudi Arabia production, whatever,
Their public fund. Yeah.
WWE.
Last night. So it was a big thing.
There was no confirmation from anybody at WWE. And then dumbass Wrestle Talk, because they're fucking sheep, decided that this guy must be legit and nobody's talking about. So they tweeted it as well. Because they're fucking retards.
And now it's everywhere.
And now all of a sudden it's everywhere and it's not even true. So it's kind of like, wow, guys, good job in the stupid department. What the fuck, people? Stop doing dumb shit. I get it that everybody's like, oh, look, the internet. I can say whatever I want and it has no consequences and nothing matters.
Type.
Type.
And they're all tough. You get tough people and breaking news all the time.
Yes.
Elon Musk just bought WWE. Sorry, guys.
It's official.
It's breaking.
Harley says, or the other concert that I might want to go to is Metallica. That's in November. Ooh, Paramore or Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who the first one is, so I would obviously pick Metallica, but that doesn't mean this first one is bad. I just don't know who it is.
Right. You posted, Cringe says, what if Tony and Saraya wins, but Tony turns heel and attacks Saraya, but Thunder Rosa comes to help Saraya?
There you go. All sorts of stuff.
Let's do it.
It's fun booking.
Thomas says Vince's NWO promo is actually happening.
It's pretty funny. I saw that.
Chris says
when it happened. I was watching back then. That's when Hulk Hogan was coming back. I was so stinking excited. Ooh. I'm going to inject it with poison. And then he turns around the back of his chair, says NWO. People are like, no fucking way. Because that's WCW's thing. Mm-hmm. And then they showed up and they ran roughshod on the WWE for a while. And then they're like, okay, we're going to have Hulk Hogan and The Rock. And Hulk Hogan will be the uber baby or heel. Like, people are going to hate him. They couldn't get the fucking crowds to boo him. No matter what they did to Hogan, the crowd was just cheering and cheering louder and louder. One time they were in Canada, and The Rock was, trying to be the super babyface. They started booing him. Mm-hmm. And then they were chanting Hogan. And then some of them were starting to chant The Rock. And then they were just chanting Hogan and Rock. And then they both were, like, just looking at the crowd like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. So they had to break up the NWO because the crowd They wouldn't boo him. Like, they couldn't get Hogan over and say hell.
Chris says Gunther versus Omega would also be a 7-star match, and I would want to see Gunther chop fest Omega and Omega try to do a V-trigger fest.
He couldn't do it.
Not on
Well,
Gunther.
he might be able to now because he's so skinny.
Yeah, Gunther is a little bit lighter now. But
take a shit up! Oh, damn right into the knees.
People says Jim Cornette has the best credentials, everything on his pod. May not please these marks, but he speaks truth.
I don't watch it, so I probably should. I keep hearing a lot of good stuff about it, but I don't.
But is it truth or is it just his truth, Piccola? Because there's a difference. There's a difference between truth, non-biased information, and somebody else's biased. Truth. And it's every time I hear anything that from him or anything he says or what people say he says, he's a biased motherfucker. He's biased as fuck. And if you're a biased person, that's not truth. That's not truth. That's just your truth. And that's not the same.
Right.
So I wouldn't believe anything he fucking said. I would say that really isn't the best credentials. That's your opinion. Great, you have an opinion, dude. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got an asshole, too.
I just wish that he wasn't doing what he's doing and was in wrestling. But he makes so much money doing what he's doing, and he said that there's no way anybody could afford him. They can't bring him in to be a manager or something. But
yeah,
I don't want to say he talks circles around, but he is better than Paul Heyman, like flat out. He'll get you more excited. He was the shit for years. Paulie Dangerously was great, but Jim Cornette he carried a tennis racket with him, and he just whacked people with it.
That's what I want to do in life. Oh, wait, you're not allowed to do that. People get upset, and then they take pictures of you. People says, hey now, calm yourself, fam. Walter says, okay, bye, guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. Bye, Walter. Have a great rest of your night. Congratulations on winning bingo, and we'll see you on Friday.
Big clothesline by Take a Shitta.
Johnny Autism Wrestling says, I just got put in timeout on another YouTube channel for saying Daniel Bryan should go back to WWE.
Well, you're getting a timeout on that? No, just kidding.
Where is
you can have your own.
I need to time you out. No, I'm just
You're more than welcome to have an opinion over here.
I don't care what you say. He should go back to WWE. I think he should retire and go home and spend time with his family. People says, love you, D, but can't put shame on my British boys, Luke and Ollie and the crew. Film says, now I know this is a little bit too early, but let me say this. I am a little bit nervous about what's going to happen to the women's matches. Film, once again, nothing's happening. It's not even happening. You're trying to manifest something that's not even happening. You gotta take a step back from.
Wait till it happens and then react to it.
People says they're just like National Enquirer or it's nuts TMZ, right? You posted criticism. I hope the Jaguars win the Super Bowl so WWE sends Tony Khan a WWE belt.
I think his name's Shad.
His daddy?
Shad Khan, a WWE belt. But yeah, it would definitely be awesome.
Piccolo says, and yeah, we know gossip gets clicks. That was an awful botch move. Okay, Brian's dead. Yeah, it was kind of botchy, but
it was like, and it was DAZN. that sent that out. Not DAZN, but it was one of their reporters.
It was one of their writer guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the freak, dude? Like, yeah, you're dumb. You're a dumb bozo face. Anyways, but he was talking about the move earlier that Takeshita did or whatever. Takeshita. That's right. Takeshita, not Takeshita. But it sounds like he's
Close
taking a
enough.
shitta.
And that's it.
Takeshita gets a loss in his lostness.
Another good 15, 20 minute match.
Like, oh man, he's mad by us, right? A Vindicator says, I'm still amazed that Takeshita is actually pronounced Takeshita. Chris says he's smoking that copium. Film says, oh, like I said again, I'll take your word for it. Thomas says, Shadiq Khan, Tony's dad. Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
he would be the one that would be getting the belt. Yeah. Just saying, guys. He's the one that owns AEW.
And it would be funny as shit.
He's the one that owns the Jaguars.
Because he'd put it on, not on, like, because they don't wear it around their waist, but he'd put it here.
Oh,
and all the players they love them. They hand those out to the players, and the players wear them. Well, they do it every year.
Time. Vindicator says no moderator spends more time on the sidelines than Daphne Horpepper. Although somewhere out there, she is just sitting back, letting all the madness of speculation play out, laughing the whole time.
Maybe you should start your own channel.
Daphne Horpepper.
Just Daphne Horpepper. Doing all the news.
Daphne Horpepper, yeah. Talking about stupid shit going on in wrestling.
Who the fuck
He's there for a few reasons. What's wrong with him? Did he fall into some bronzer?
I don't know what I'm looking at, but this is some Kentucky backwoods scary stuff.
Is that weird guy?
Juice Robinson?
I don't like it.
See if you're as tough as you once thought I once was.
And this orangeness.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Looking like Otis. Good, who we got?
Because Sean says, why do you think
Tony?
Danielson hasn't wrestled
Here
in New
comes
Japan
Tony.
yet? Because he's too busy in AEW.
I guess I was wrong. They're going to put that trios match last.
Of course. It's going to be the main event tonight. Thomas says in AEW sends WWE a thank you belt. Vindicator's message retracted. And people is like, this guy is dating Tony Storm. Are you talking about the Orange Man?
Wait, hold on. Juice Robinson's dating Tony Storm?
And then Chris is like, Juice Robinson is married to Quadzilla. And Pico's like, oh, they married? Well, damn. Who's Quadzilla?
Her. Tony Storm. Notice the quads?
What?
She seems to be too pretty for him.
He's orange. Why would she want an orange man?
She doesn't. They don't marry for looks in Europe. Or wherever the fuck she's from.
She's from Australia.
Australia. It's either that or a crocodile.
I think I'd take the crocodile over that thing.
A dingo ate my baby!
A dingo ate my baby! Chris, I don't know if I believe you. Let's see. Vindicator says, Travis, would you produce or be the cameraman for Daphne News Hour show?
If she's just going to do it not live, I would be the editor and chief or whatever. But if she's going to do it live, I don't have to do shit.
Travis would have to do all the research and give me a script of things to read.
Well, not that far, but I could tell her she watches the shit. She knows what happens, but I could kind of close it in, make it a little bit simpler.
Vindicator says, love Tony and Saraya,
Look at
but
their
the Faker
outfits.
is coming. I just can't. 40-minute break, guys. Oh, come on. You don't want to watch Tony? Jamie Hayter?
Britt Baker looks
in her weird
fantastic in that outfit.
What the fuck is she wearing? What kind of pants is she wearing?
It's like the
Rebel.
50s.
That is terrible.
It's Reba.
Reba Rebel. Rebel Reba. Ugh. Chris is like, yes, sexy matchup. Film's like, what time is it? Disgusting.
Hater time.
Pickle's like, I believe you. Just don't keep up with all the tea. Right? Film's like, what time is it? And Pickle's like, that's what Sophie's here for. Right? Film's all about Jamie and Saraya, but not Tony, huh? You're not a big Tony armpit fan? Vindicator says Jamie Red Rope is pretty sweet, but yeah, now 40-minute break.
Does that count as the bell? That bell was early as fuck.
I guess. Yeah, guess it was.
Well, look how orange she is. She fell in the same bat.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Like, don't be playing in the... And she's got green, so she's like a goddamn
And look at her next to Paige, who's one of the whitest in the world.
I know. That's why he looked so orange, because he was next to Renee.
Oh,
and she's fucking white as a ghost. And you're like, what the fuck is going on with you people?
Speaking of, I should probably get in my tanning bed. I haven't got in it since I changed the bulbs.
I need to be orange as well.
I don't
I'm gonna go dip myself.
Although there's like 8 bottles of bronzer in there, that dresser.
Pico says, Rebel is fine. Not those pants. Those pants are not fine, Picola. She may be fine, but her pants are icky caca. Icky caca. Chris says DMD team is wearing early 90s Shawn Michaels gear. Ew.
Early 90s Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, the rocker stuff.
Picola says she can be my pink lady any day. Chris says they had to bring out the women
in
LA.
Jamie Hader. Whack! 2 big smacks.
Good thing.
Tony Storm into the ropes. Missile drop kick. Crowd sitting on their hands. I guess they're not excited about there's all that ass. She hit her with all that ass. Wide load!
What?
Oh. Get Paige. Getting it done. Saraya? What's her name? What are they?
Saraya.
Saraya?
S-A-R-A-Y-A.
I know I have it spelled. It doesn't mean that I can read it.
Oh. Vindicator says, I think Saraya, Shotzi, and Sheamus are the same color. Pretty close.
Yeah, they are.
And Renee now.
They're also from the same area. I don't know about Renee.
Renee isn't. She's just weird. Film's like, I love Jamie and Saraya. And Chris is like, is this sexiest match of all time?
No. Not even in the top 30.
No. Ugh.
But Britt Baker does look good. And Saraya, whatever her name is. Not a huge fan of the other two. Although, Tony has a pretty face. Maybe. I've never actually seen it nude.
Film's like, I love Rebel. She's
Rebel's
out
fun.
there.
Whoa! Look at that power by
weird pants.
Jamie.
I don't like Rebel's pants.
Jamie's got a gun.
Oh.
Whoa! That'll hurt your head. I feel like Tony's the bad guy.
Well, they booed her, so she must be. Film's like, smash the like on the amazing live stream.
Yeah, get those likes up. I think we're like at 8. Get us to 20. There's enough people in here. Give us some likes.
Yeah, come on, people.
Don't hate.
Don't hate. Just like.
It's like, well, I didn't know I was supposed to.
Oh, I'm supposed to like it? Give us a thumbs up, friends.
Right. Oh, God, that hurt.
No, she's wearing a jacket.
She might have just dented the steps with that ass.
Pico says Saraya still has to dust some cobwebs.
That's all right.
Chris says after tonight, Adam Cole better give DMD a kid. Ew.
What
Bryce
the
says,
fuck?
Well, you know the drill. I'm going.
She's just gonna come down and turn. What do you want to bet she hits? Tony or what's the other one?
Saraya.
Saraya.
Maybe.
She's gonna hit Saraya right in the back, right in the neck.
It's weird.
Remember, she didn't pick her.
She didn't get picked. She did not get picked. And Chris, I'm pretty sure that in that relationship that Adam would probably be the one carrying the child.
He could get pregnant.
I think he's the one that would get pregnant. So basically, after tonight, DMD better put a baby in Adam Cole. Yep. Bryce says, well, you know, the drill. I'm doing the exact same thing. Yeah! Thumbs up.
Lots of thumbs.
Picture in picture, guys. If you're just joining us, we are watching AEW Dynamite. It is a women's champion or women's match right now.
I always want to say championship matches when it's tag team too.
I know. Anyways, it's just a tag match. No championships on the line for women in the tag division. Anyways, we have the actual champion of the women's division, Jamie Hayter.
She is in there. Teaming
up with DMD Britt Baker against Saraya and Toni Storm.
Old Tony.
We got Rebel, and we also have Sheeta down there being sideline hose tonight. It's gonna be great. Film's like, oh snap it, Hiraku Sheeta is here. Yeah, she is. Piccolo says, let's see who's gonna get canned. Ooh, canned. Chris says, or maybe she'll leave him. Piccolo's like, well, Adam Cole don't have baby bearing hips. He's like Pete Dunne. His feminine physique, I'll handle it. It's fine. He probably looks at her every night and is like, put a baby on me. And she's like,
I'm just not there for my career.
I'm just not ready for that yet. Pico's like, did you call Sheeta a sideline hoe? I did.
You did?
I did.
Why are you calling her a hoe?
Rebel's out there too. Well, okay, so DMD and Jamie have Rebel on the sidelines, right? Just walking around doing her thing, right? And then what's her faces doesn't have anybody, the other team side, right? But Sheeta came down with her mighty stick.
Right. Kendo.
Dressed all fancy. So, we'll see what happens with the sideline hose. Chris is like, side hose out in LA. Probably. There's probably a lot of those. She's kind of hanging out in their corner over there. So, there's that.
Yeah, because she's going to turn on him. Big clothesline by Saraya. Britt Baker, Saraya in there right now. Not sure my voice cut out there. Or I just went high. Throwing Baker into the corner.
Oh,
Bam, big knee.
Look how dusty she is. Oh my God.
Oh, don't do neck things.
Right? Like,
One,
I don't care
two.
how many doctors you got to get you cleared to do your shit right now. All it takes
Oh,
is
she just got
one
kicked in the
mess up.
face.
Harley says, you guys are making my day a whole lot better. Was depressed today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, we don't want you depressed.
Nobody wants you to be depressed. Yes, my commentary is hilarious. Just kidding.
Oh, rolls her up, rolls her down. Nothing.
And she
Big
got her in the
knee.
face with a knee and her butt cheeks hanging out.
Well, that makes your day.
Does it? I don't know. They're kind of all jiggly weird. I'm not sure that it's a good thing. They're kind of like saggy jiggly.
But yeah,
Like she forgot to work out her ass.
Yeah, it's she's had that since she's always. She's never been tight.
Like, I mean, I get it.
Whoa!
You're a lady and stuff, but
Wide load.
if you're gonna be like throwing the boobies out there, you probably better work on your ass instead of sitting on it playing video games.
Tony almost had Britt there, but Britt's one of the best in the business. You ain't gonna pin her with that move.
Yeah, that move.
There it is,
Says,
Texas
rather than
Cloverleaf.
sexiest
Jimmy
match, I
Hater.
probably meant to say trashiest match of all time, but would still F them. Well, that's quite disgusting, but okay.
That's informative.
Pickle's like, all love here, Harley. Exactly. All the love. Even to the sideline hose. Yeah, hey, you stay over there. Get her.
Oh, shit.
Oh, something happened. What?
I was watching old stuff.
Oh. I'm like, what's happening?
It's Tony Storm and her big ass.
They're like, we can't get her up. Her ass is too big. Sorry. Ooh, gotta be careful, Jamie. That's a
Here we go. I don't know what they're doing here, but Britt's going to pull it off.
Oh, fuck. She almost didn't make it.
Like
Did
a
you see
white
her
noise.
ass shaking
1,
around?
2, and 3. No! Tony kicked out.
Britt almost can't keep her up there. Even with all that weight or Terry that Tony has lost. Britt still was like shaking while she was trying to keep her
Right.
lifted.
Well, and that she's on ropes. So picture doing it on a ball, you know.
Yep. Pickle says she's had plenty of bangers and mash in her time. Film's like, let's go, Jamie. Use your powerful United Kingdom weapons to win the match unless Saraya uses hers first. Yeah, that.
It's like a white noise there.
That's totally the way to do it. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Britt with the save.
Britt gets a save. I was like, hey, now, did somebody say banger? Yeah, it's bangers, as in sausages, foam.
Like the Banger
Bangers
Sisters.
and mash, sausages and potatoes. Hello? Bangers and mash. It's a food
There it is.
from England. Oh, Tony kicked her in the hole of her head.
Ear hole?
No, just her head hole.
Mouth hole?
Like the side of her head.
What's ear?
But not her ear.
Oh.
It was higher.
So why is there a hole?
I don't know.
Did she
Chris
create a hole?
getting scissoring in this match.
No.
No, they don't like to do those kind of moves. Stuff like that.
Uh-oh. Rebel's up on
Rebel's
ring
like,
apron.
here, let me talk to the ref for a second.
This is where Sheeta's going to turn.
Hey, she threw that in there, that kendo
See?
stick.
She threw the kendo stick in, but look who's going to use it. Oh! Like the referee wouldn't hear that.
Right?
Rip cord. 1, 2, 3. And they do it.
Oh.
Doing
so
it.
that's how she did it. Oh. She thought she was helping her side, though,
Mm-hmm.
huh? Oops. Her face said it. I don't like Rebel's boots and her pants tonight. They look very clodhoppery, her boots do. And her pants are kind of icky. I don't like them.
Match was 11-22, by the way, if anybody's caring at home.
I care. At home, where I am. In my seat. Kind of hungry.
Haterade.
Haterade. Hate your aid. Raid hate.
Well, no Mercedes Martinez, or whatever her name is, that Monroe money.
Oh, no. Because like, oh, kendo stick was an accident.
Wasn't. We've seen that
Totally
before.
an accident.
They've done this exact same storyline like a month ago with William Regal.
They did not. Gosh.
It was a ring back then, but whatever.
Hey, look, it's those guys.
Oh.
Kingston and Ortiz.
Yeah.
What happened to Santana? Is he broken?
Yeah, tore knee or up.
Oh, man, that's a bummer.
I think that's what it was. It was something big, though. They're going to put Aleister Black on Friday. Fuck.
What? What's happening? I don't understand. Here's like, so, I didn't watch the match, but I guess Dalitha did not like Jamie wrestling gear. LOL.
Jamie's was fine, I think.
I didn't really pay attention to Jamie. Like, she wasn't wearing like a two-piece. She was wearing kind of like a one-piece thing. Not very flattering for her, but she's been wearing weird shit since she decided to be a champion. And so...
JAS!
She's like, I don't want to be a whore anymore, so I'm going to wear nice clothes. Anyways, no, I was talking about Rebel, her pants. I didn't like her pants. Usually she looks really nice and cute, and, you know, Rebel's pretty anyways, but, like, whatever she was wearing, it was not good. Harley's like, he tore his ACL in the War Games match. Oh, that's what happened. So Santana's out for a buddy. Piccolo says, I don't understand this New Yorker talk.
Right?
Is that what he was talking? I thought he was just talking gobbledygook out of his mouth hole. Film's like, that was a great women's match. I'll tell you that now. Did I? Sorry.
There was definitely nothing wrong with it, other than we could have had whatever her name is, Sasha Banks, show up.
Ew.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
How to scare a scam call center into shutting down.
How you scare a scam call center into shutting down. This is how. Let's hear it.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face. People's like, I think Rebel was a former NFL cheerleader. She might have been. I don't know what she did before.
Don't know.
She was Britt Baker's dentist assistant, supposedly. Chris says, here comes NC Group JAS. All right. And Pico's like, AEW has gone K-pop. I mean, sports entertainment. This is weird. I don't understand it.
Love the JAS.
Dancers.
Well, a few of them.
Oh, Chris says, there's my boy Daddy Magic Matt Menard.
Yeah, but him and his tag team partner are great on the mic. I love the 80s promos that they pull.
Yeah, but
like
it's really
this.
sad as they don't do any wrestling.
The Los Angeles Saints, huh?
Saints?
Here, this guy's really good, too. I love the yelling. I want to know what makes Daddy nipples hard.
Oh, God.
Daddy Magic.
Through a table. Through a table. Did you? That's good to know. Is that?
Dig it.
What?
They invaded somebody.
He invaded the Wizards? That's not very nice. Pico's like, oh, they're showing off Mardi Gras colors. Is that what that is? Mardi Gras? Because the St. Louis thing? Film's like, here comes the Le Champion Jericho. And Pico's like, this is clean, y'all.
She wants a straight fight.
What the fuck? Chris says Matt Menard and LA Knight 80s promo battle would be funny. Bryce says, already, guys. It's time for me to go. See you guys on Friday. Bye. Peace out. Bye, D and Travis. Bye, Bryce.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us a little bit tonight. Appreciate that. We'll see you on Friday for some SmackDown. Hey, it's a guy.
Ricky.
Stray. Hey, he's got that weird little dude with him.
Cousin Ricky.
No, his weird guy.
Yeah, the Action Andretti.
Comes up with these names. Like they did that weird thing, like, do you want to find what your hoe name would be?
Take the day you were born.
What was the first street you lived on? with whatever. That's your name for wrestling. Pablo Ramos is in the chat. Hey, Pablo.
Hey, boss.
How's it going, my friend? How are you doing tonight? We're watching AEW Dynamite. We're having a talking game right now. Chris says the Ricky Starks agenda. Orphan. Vehicle is like sort of wish
Go
Mox
back
was
to the
still
minor
his best
leagues.
bud. Yeah. It was different, wasn't it? Now he's got a new best bud who's a wacko.
Oh. So you got two guys that aren't very good at cutting promos against a group of guys that are good at cutting promos.
Well, there's about 3 in the group that can cut good promos.
Mm-hmm.
This one can't. Somebody turned his mic off.
This dude, fucking terrible.
Yeah, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You shut your mouth when you're talking to him. You just shut your mouth.
What, is it just talk as slow as you possibly can and hope you do it right?
Yes.
Is that...
Pablo says, nice room, guys. Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Hey, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You should join us.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet.
We're here all the time. We've been doing it for 3 years.
Did he say he doesn't have control over his wife?
His own life or wife. I don't know. He's the one that attacked... Oh, yeah.
Wife.
Yeah, because that was...
Oh, because she touched her pee-pee? Did you have to tell the doctor the no-no square? She touched me in my no-no square. Does he have to go to
Sammy's
therapy?
going up there. Nobody's holding him back, and he's looking for him to hold him back.
Chris is like, here, I got you, bud. Let me hug you.
I'll make you look cool, dude.
It's so difficult. It's like, Pico, man, I tell you, I was not a good women's match or what. Pico's like, it was excellent film. It's top of the world.
Look, now he wants some.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Count Succula. And Jazz Hole 1 and Jazz Hole 2.
Who's Count Succula?
I think it's the blonde. Mellow.
Oh. I don't know what's happening, but it's stupid.
I think they're chanting Jazz Hole. They want Jake, huh?
Oh, yeah. Vindicator's like, I would have never guessed Starks was from Louisiana. He looks like a Miami kind of guy.
Yeah, well, he's trying to be the Rock. He's his whole thing, and that's why they call him the Pebble.
It's either that or like some jabroni from, New Jersey.
The Rock says that literally in his thing. The jabroni, yeah.
Films like Pickle Eyes say some amazing armpits tonight. And Chris is like, action. Films like, Vin, how are you doing today? Pablo says, do you guys like Britt Baker?
Yeah.
Travis really likes Britt Baker.
I have no problem with Britt. I like Britt. I think she's the best in their business, in their
might
company.
be a good dentist,
in their
too,
company.
but we don't know that for sure.
Would you let her go in your mouth?
I don't know. I'd have to see her credentials. Vindicator's like, Travis, I think Ricky and LA Knight would be a dream tag team in the ring, but more so on the mic.
Oh, yeah, they could be great.
Are
I
you
like
being
this
facetious? You facetious little monster, you
No.
Vindicator.
He's just saying they'd be great on mic work.
Ricky and LA Knight would be a dream tag team in the ring, but more so on the mic.
Yeah, because they're both good on the mic.
Ricky Starks is not good on the mic.
He's decent. Yeah. But LA Knight, there's very
Vindicator
few that
says,
can be with
good
him.
film. How about you? And Pablo says Britt is hot. There are some people that think that and some that think not.
I feel like she fits her shorts just right.
Film says Venom doing fantastic,
Like
bro.
Sasha.
Anyways, you want to play a game with me? No games. Aw, that's not very nice. You shouldn't make fun of people with speech impediments.
Suffer thuckadat.
What?
What did he just say? Not so Luke?
His abs? Something about lubing him?
He's going to lube up his abs?
Oh my god, what the fuck, Ricky?
What's
Like,
he
talk
into?
about speech impediments. He's like, let me do my weird move. Fucking wacko. That's so weird.
You do that at work.
No! But I might start. Just kidding.
Your boss is like, hey, I need you to get that paperwork done. You're like, on it. I won't let you down.
I won't let you down. Vinegar's like, yeah, let's play a game. Pablo says, do you see anybody beating Roman Reigns for the title anytime soon?
Never. He's going to retire undefeated. Yeah, of course he's going to lose. He's going to lose to Cody in the next couple
The
months.
thing of it is it going to be one title, both titles, and
Yes,
mean,
he's
are they
losing-
going to
We don't know.
make a title for one of the other companies finally? Because I'm getting sick and tired of this undisputed title whatever thing, and basically Raw has fucking nothing. It's really dumb and lame. It's stupid too. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's tough.
Then
You know,
here's your question.
they had said on Raw that this match coming up between the Judgment Day and the Usos was for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
I heard that.
They had said it. They fucked up because then now they're saying it's for the Universal. But it was perfect. They should have just said, look, it's just for the one belts.
Yeah, I think that's how it should have been.
But either way, they're not losing them. So.
Nope, not at that point. No, they did that.
But I think they could make a precedent of them wrestling for the belt.
When they said that, I was like, whoa. I was like, they're really going to split them up? I heard that too. And then I was like, no.
But I think they should make it a precedent, right? When they wrestle on SmackDown, it's for those belts. When they wrestle on Raw, it's for those belts. Not Universal or Undisputed, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're doing lingo. That's funny.
I was watching some Game Show Network stuff earlier today, and they had a couple pretty good ones that are funny. Yes. I like that chain reaction one or whatever.
That one's pretty good too.
They had that one on.
I was like, yes, Travis, Soldier, they could have done it just for one tag team titles. Yep. The Nicker says, I bet WrestleMania would be a fatal four-way, Roman versus Cody versus Kevin versus Seth, and Roman loses without getting pinned.
Yeah, it would be interesting. They usually don't do 4 ways that way. 3 ways would, I could see a 3-way. But
anyways, he meant to say he agrees with you, not Soldier.
I like Soldier. I totally Soldier.
Totally Soldier. Pablo says, I love Sasha Banks. That's my girl. You and a whole bunch of other
I
people.
thought she'd be here tonight, so.
I am not a fan. Film said that, and Vince gave an answer to Film's question. And Pablo says, who is the most annoying wrestler? I think it's The Miz, hands down.
Yeah, it really depends on how you look at it. My most annoying wrestler is Daniel Bryan. But
it's because of how he wrestles.
It's just because he's so slow when he wrestles. His work rate is just tiring to watch.
Right.
But if you're talking about mic work, it might be somebody else. Probably Liv Morgan. Although she did get better last Friday. I'm going to give her a little bit of credit. She didn't
use that weird baby voice that she uses all the fucking time.
Finally, a little bit of growth.
Like some normal voice happening. Like her normal voice. Because I bet that's her normal fucking voice. Instead of that weird cry.
Is that Dan? Or Don Callis?
Yeah.
It is. Look at how he's dressed. Holy shit. Looking like a pimp.
What does he have on his body?
He has a pimp suit on. With shiny...
No, I'm talking about that guy. Omega. What is on him? What is that?
A tattoo or something?
No.
A belt?
He has a belt? Why does he have a belt?
Oh, he won some title in Japan.
Oh, he beat Will Ospreay?
It's the United States Heavyweight Championship.
That's
what?
Jesus
Christ. Don't wear it on somebody else's company.
Yeah, why the fuck are you wearing it here, you dumb bastard? Goddamn dumb assholes. Jesus.
Even, Anderson had a title, and you never saw it on WWE.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Right? Like,
all right, here comes that death triangle. This is 7.
This is the last one. Who do you think's going to win it? Do you think the Death Triangle is going to keep it? Do you think they're going to be winners? Do you think the other retards will get it?
I think they're going to just because they dropped him. Mm-hmm. This looks like choreographed dancing.
So they're making him go through all that stuff for nothing? Stop.
What do you mean? Like 7 matches?
Yeah. Film has another question for Vin. And Pablo says, hottest diva back then was Maurice. And she still got it, don't you think?
Yeah, she hasn't lost a step.
Even with all the babies. Pablo says, who was Saraya tag team partner? Tony.
She did with Tony. Tony's the one that actually got beat.
Yeah, Tony got the pin. She got pinned. She was pinned by the champion, Jamie Hayter. To remind everybody, she's a champion.
Sheeta brought down a kendo stick and threw it in the ring, and Britt Baker hit Tony in the back. And then Jamie hit her with her finisher and ended it. So it's actually Sheeta's fault.
Yeah, it was Sheeta.
But
she did it. She was all like, oh no, did I do that? After the fact, too. Like, it was a big mistake. I would never.
She should have done the Ricky Start.
I don't know. The Lucha Bros are pretty good in ladder matches, so I've heard.
So you've heard. Like you haven't seen it. This match, it doesn't have the length. It looks like we only have about 14 minutes.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
But they are so good in these ladder matches that it's going to be good, and especially with the Bucks. Mm-hmm. They're going to be flying.
Jumpy jumpies. Pablo says, my crush is Bliss.
Nothing wrong with her.
Alrighty.
Did you see her on the table on Monday? She's the face of evil. Evil. The face of evil.
Evil.
So Penta just stood there?
Right?
What the hell kind of wrestling is this?
He was waiting for him to get hit in the face.
And then he did, and they got beat up. Like, who waits to get punched in the face and then gets beat up? Isn't the whole point that they hit you and then you laugh and then punch them back?
P-Call's like, don't care. They can all kick rocks.
Kick them.
Even the Death Triangle guys?
Everybody rock kickers.
Vindicator gives the answer, and no more armpit questions.
None.
Yeah. It's a different type. It's not really a game anymore. It's just a weird fetish questions. Pablo says yes, but she got married. Yeah, Bliss did get the marrying.
Yeah, but she married somebody from a boy band. You're fine.
Yeah,
you still have a shot. There's no way he's a man.
He's not a man. JD King in the chat. Hey, JD King says, hey guys, I got a question. Saudi buys WWE. Are they going to travel in the United States?
Nothing will change.
Nothing will change.
Nothing would change. They would just own it from a distance. They would hire a management team or keep the one that's there.
Yep.
And nothing would change. They would just profit. That's it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. There's nothing there. There really wouldn't be any change except for who signs the paychecks, guys. And they might have, like, a difference of opinion on creative and stuff like that. But they'll still have shows in Saudi Arabia, but they'll have all their stuff they do in the States and everything like that. But it's not happening, so.
Yet. Like, we don't know what's going to happen, but we don't want to speculate. As we saw what happens on Twitter when you speculate. The crowd went nuts.
Okay, thanks for playing. We play some more other time. It's okay. That's fine.
So are they going to line up 3 freaking ladders and climb up there and grab all 3 belts at the same time?
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
Do you just have to get 1 belt, or do you have to get all 3 belts?
I don't know.
Because they have all 3 hanging up there.
I'm not sure what that's.
Whoa, arm drag! That'll hurt.
Off of a ladder. People's like, it's choreographed BS. That's what it is. No psychology and just flippy flopping monkeys.
I get it. It's a different style of wrestling. They have been doing a good job of kind of like implementing all styles of wrestling tonight. Because you had your Daniel Bryant slow, grueling, grinding type. Now you got your high flying. The women were the normal type match. Really? You're not going to mention Magic Johnson?
No. Why would we want to mention him?
They're going to talk about Lou Alceder and freaking James Worthy, but not freaking Magic? Okay.
Film, that's a question for P-Call. And Pablo says the AEW Women's Champion is from my city. Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Jamie Hayter's from the same city you're from in the UK. JD says it's sad all that hard work Triple H did for WWE and Vince came back and ruined it.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe.
We'll see. Nothing's happened yet, so I don't like to go into what might happen. So I can't say, hey, it's ruined, because nothing's happened.
Yeah, like nothing.
I have to see something before I can say, hey, that's what's happening.
He took back over the company that he owns. Good for him.
Do you know he has 81% of the voting rights? You knew that?
Yeah.
I knew he had a majority, but I know he had 81%. That means whatever he says goes.
Yes. That's why I said he owns that bitch. That's why I keep saying
shit.
He owns that bitch. Like, on a different level of owning it. Anyways, Piccolo says, I pick CM Punk and not these jabronis. Well, I don't think Death Triangle had anything to do with it, so I'm fine with them. Harley's like, so Vince McMahon. Piccolo says, I pick the Briscoes. I pick FTR.
I want to see the Briscoes in WWE going up against the Usos. I like the FTR, but they're not. They don't reach out and grab you. You know what I mean? They're not like. You can't hook your boat up to it and drive it to the lake.
Yeah.
It's not very flashy. It's more like a Jeep.
Right.
Like it gets you places.
Yeah, I don't know. They did it first, kind of, like when they first showed up in AEW, remember?
Yeah, but they weren't going to carry the whole team, the whole company.
Know.
Like the Usos and the Blood... Well, not the Usos, let's be honest, it's Roman. But they're part of the Bloodline. They're carrying the whole company right now, the Bloodline storyline.
Yeah. Pablo's like, I really miss Sasha Banks. And Piccolo's like, why? Sasha never did anything good. In all reality, I do have that question. Like, what kind of growth did she bring to the women's division?
I can tell you everything you want to know about Sasha. She looked good.
That was it? That's the growth she brought to the women's division?
She looked good. She was one of the top 4 horsewomen. She was probably the 4th out of them, talent-wise. Out of the 4. Unless you think Bayley's worse. But she wasn't great on promos. That's where she lacks, where the other girls don't. But she's fine. She does fine in the actual ring. But her entrance is better than the other 3. Mm-hmm. And she's well put together.
So that's it?
What else is there?
I don't know. I just feel like that if you're going to be a champion, then you should be bringing changes and better things for the women's division. But she didn't. She didn't bring anything but chaos and attitude. Not good attitude either. Not like, I'm a heel and blah, blah, blah. It was crybaby attitude. I mean, nobody's saying anything about her looks and stuff like that. I'm just talking about the fact that what kind of stuff did she really bring to the women's division of WWE? Like, what depth, what goodness did she bring without her looks being involved?
Look, I rate wrestlers on 3 or 4 criteria. Promos, in-ring work, entrances, and looks.
That's 4, but okay.
So I said 3 or 4. That's the 4. So you can either go 33 and go by 3, or you can go 25% and go by 4. And each one counts equally. So just because she's not good at 1, which is promos, she's still 75%. And she's not the worst in the world in promos. So you give her 10% there. So she's at 80. That's a huge rating. Because there's some women that can't do 2 or 3.
Ooh.
That hurt your butt.
That was his butt and his legs. Phone's like, honestly, I love Sasha, but I feel like she didn't do nothing. She's still beautiful and great, but just hasn't been any good efforts in wrestling.
Right.
Piccolo says, I refuse to enjoy this wrestling company if the Elite are main eventing every pay-per-view.
Yeah, I understand that.
I didn't really expect him to do this as the main event, by the way, Piccolo, because it's kind of lame.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Elite because I'm not a fan of Kenny Omega, but I am a fan of the Young Bucks. I really do like them. I've said it. I've never hid behind it. I've never turned.
Right.
They're still my favorite tag team in wrestling.
Harley's,
although I like the Lucha Bros. And if the Lucha Bros beat them, I don't get upset. Because I like them.
Harley
they do good.
says, not the one who start rumors, but what if Donald Trump was to buy? He's got way different things on his mind to
he ain't
buying
going
this kind of stuff. But, Pablo says Sasha would always beat Charlotte most of the time. Is that just your love of Sasha talking? Just asking.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what their one-on-one record is.
I don't know.
But I know both of them lose their titles quite often, so.
Janelle says some thumbs just don't sit right with me about that tag match. Which tag match are you talking about, Janelle?
The one that's happening now?
This one
Or the women?
One earlier, or just a different tag match you're talking about? Piccolo says, let's not hope someone gets paralyzed here.
What? No.
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Or dislocated elbows or anything else.
Especially on the Death Triangle side. Maybe
God.
Pac. I don't mind.
When I watched that still gets me. That was this year, or it was early last year. But.
Yeah. Film has a question for Pico, and JD says if Saudi Arabia buys WWE, will the women have to change the dress code?
No, they're still going to be wrestling in America.
There's still going to be an American company, you guys. Just because
Although they said that they're probably going to take it private if they buy it.
Right.
But still, they're trying to sell to an American crowd. They're going to go ahead and let them be Americans.
Yeah. I mean, they might, put in, that they have to do 2 Saudi Arabia shows or something.
They do, too.
But if that's the case, then, they're going to have to make sure that everybody is safe, because even the men wrestlers could not be safe there.
Well, that's their responsibility.
Exactly.
And that'll be fine, because the prince will be involved, because it's their public fund.
Right. Films like JD, don't start that, dude, don't start that. We're not even close to having that discussion.
450 splash off the top.
This one, because I feel like the Elite is going to walk out as the tag team champ.
I do too.
Doesn't with me. I agree. I feel like that's probably going to happen too. I don't like it. I don't like it all, but it is what it is, I guess.
Do they have the time? They only have 3 minutes. This doesn't even look like it's close to being over.
Oh, he's got it touched. Oh, look, that guy's getting him. Film says that.
Brennan, Cutler's spraying him in the face.
Pablo says, who do you think was the prettiest Bella twin? I think Brie was the prettiest, but Nikki was the hottest.
Yes. Couldn't agree more.
Picola says, okay, let me continue my hate for the Bucks. Okay. You can hate the Bucks all
So you got to remember they looked exactly
out of it.
they looked exactly the same.
Poor guys.
And Nikki got her nose broke by Sheamus in practice.
Oops.
Oh, shit! That'll hurt your
ladder
finger.
Hammer. That's fun.
Pac loves those hammers.
Pico says one of
looking
the
like Luigi
parties
or
idiot
Mario.
thumbtacks in their shoes.
Oh.
Like they don't have showmanship. Oh, Picola. JD says film. I'm not starting no discussion. Film says, well, I'm about to head to bed. I'm predicting that the Young Bucks are going to win. And before I go, and just let me say this. Pickle says, they are just going to keep up their shenanigans. Ugh, and Cutter, he can go too. Cutler, he can go too. Spray on ya. Get him, Penta. Get him by the belt. Slap him on the back.
They got a little bridge made
He's
over
like trying
here.
to make sure he's like, hey, I've got this set
Pile
up.
driver.
Hurry up.
No fear. He did it. Broke his neck. It's over.
Broke his butthole. Everybody's broken. Hurry. Get up there.
It's over. Oh, wait. Here comes Kenny.
Here comes Kenny.
Bite his leg, Kenny.
Chew on his face hole. Oh, jeez.
What are they going to do here? And is Phoenix going to live
stupid.
through it? Look at this. Whatever they're doing, this looks terrifying.
Very terrifying.
One-winged angel on the fucking ladder.
Off the ladder.
Off the ladder. That's it. That's his finisher. He's done. Phoenix is done.
Oh, he hurt himself. Pac's out there. Maybe Pac will get
450.
him.
Oh, shit.
Got his knees
Kenny
up.
got his knees up. Here it comes, guys. Kenny's going to get that title. It's over.
Thumb says, particularly who will win our picture.
They're showing down there. Is Punk going to show up?
I don't know.
They keep showing down the ramp.
Oh, do they? I have no idea, but he's all tired. He can't get up.
One
there.
more rung.
Just one more.
Yep, he does have it. Nobody down there has. He did it. So did they win the whole match?
Yep.
Kenny wins it. Kenny wins it.
Yeah, Even though I knew it was going to happen, I'm not happy about it. Not happy. Pablo's like, good night, guys. Take care and stay safe, you too, Pablo. Thanks for hanging out with us and joining us tonight. Hopefully you'll hang out with us again. We'll be back here on Friday for some SmackDown. And that's the end.
It is. Yeah, I was surprised that they did. Oh, look, he's taking them all down. Maybe the Bucks don't want to get up there.
I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't even have them.
I don't like the trios belts in the first place, like the idea of them.
Right. Vindicator's like, all right, Jalisa and Travis, enjoyed you guys as always. See you next time for people smacking each other down, I guess.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Clapping. I hate this show. Yeah, I'm disappointed.
You can't always be happy in wrestling. It just doesn't work that way.
I don't know. I just feel like they don't deserve it. Like, I really don't think they do.
They absolutely not after the whole incident in the back.
And it's not just that. I mean, the fact that they've been gone, I just don't feel like they deserve them at all. Like, you should have to work your way up from the bottom, not just all of a sudden, I want to challenge you to 7 matches and we're going to win half of them and you're going to win half of them and then we all know that we're going to win it after the fact. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's annoying. Anyways.
Little 16-minute match there.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Kashan's in the chat says it was a cool match, but I'd rather see a really good cliffhanger instead.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
Harley's
like anything cool.
Harley's like, good night, everyone. Yeah, good night, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with us for AEW Dynamite tonight. We will be back here again on Friday for SmackDown. And don't forget, it's going to be Travis's birthday, too. So.
Oh, well, you can forget that. That was silly. Anyways, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching our Wrestling Gab, and we'll see you in, 46 hours?
Something like that.
Bye-bye.
Bye.